Hi, welcome. Hello, rogues. I hope that you are having a good weekend. I think it's the weekend. I don't know. But hi, Shadows of Life. Hi, Elixie. Meanders onto the bridge with a large bowl of buttery popcorn. Oh, the taste would be wondrous. As long as it's hot. I always regret having popcorn, but I always enjoy it while I'm having it. Hi, Rykar. Oh, ow! Thank you for the 1,000 corgi bit. I appreciate that. Also, hello and welcome. Yes, warm. Oh, that sounds really good right now, actually. I had breakfast. I'm just now realizing I never had lunch. I had breakfast at like 9 o'clock. It's been almost 7 hours since I ate. Hi, Concilians. Yeah, it's been about 7 hours since I consumed a food. Oops. Not popcorn. I could have some pirate's booty, but I don't have a bowl to put it in. I would go for that over popcorn because I always regret having popcorn. I enjoy it while I'm eating it, and then I don't know. I don't feel great afterwards. Which is why I prefer the pirate's booty. Conciliants, if you would bring me a bowl, that would be wondrous. Like a little bowl, like the little glass one or the little plastic one would be good. Because then I could put some pirate's booty in it and snack on that. In the meantime, you're gonna hear crinkles. Yeah, soup dumplings. He really likes them. Much more than I do, but danke. In the meantime, I'm gonna have a Star Crunch. Because I just remembered I have those. I've been very focused. Yesterday, no, I did not get hot cross buns. I did remember that you told me. Strange named food. Star Crunch and Pirate's Booty. Yeah, I didn't get hot cross buns, and now you're hearing a bag. I did, however, get I prepared for this weekend by getting some Cadbury cream eggs. I have done very little outside work time. Hi, Puddleglum. Thank you so much for the resubscription. 18 months. A year and a half, and I wouldn't say put up with. It has been a pleasure having you here. They were 10 for $10, and so I put 10 on the shopping list. I've been good. I've saved them. I haven't had one yet. Sorry. Yeah, I took time off yesterday and forced myself to not work on work during normal work hours because I was using my leave time. So during work hours, I rebuilt the scenes and redid the Stream Deck. So hopefully things will run a little smoother than they have recently. Things should all work now, I hope. That said, when I opened OBS, all the fonts were wrong, and I had to quickly run through and fix all the fonts because I decided that I was going to use Roboto everywhere. But at one point yesterday, I installed multiple versions of Roboto, and it defaulted this one to like the thinnest possible thing. You could barely see any of the text. So when I opened it to go live, I was like, what happened? And I had to reset them all to Roboto Medium, which is fine. They work now, and that was quick. The other, all of my time apart from that, including like all day today until right before stream, I've been working on work. Still dieting. Lord Portico, hi. If you're dieting, I apologize for all of the bread talk in the Discord. Assuming that you're cutting bread out, which isn't necessary for all diets. Order for Meyer delivery and definitely put Easter candy on the shopping list. That was my thinking last week. I didn't remember. I have not yet built my shopping list for this week. Bacon? Bacon? I am not a bacon person myself. Give me link sausages any day over bacon. And preferably make them turkey sausages. Sorry for the crumblies. And the crunchies. I now have a bowl of Pirate's Booty. Three different diets. It's hard eating so much. Hi, Urban. It's good to see you. I like Pirate's Booty. I eat it anytime I can. I apologize, I do not yet have the ding command installed. All of my work projects with their deadlines coming due have taken all of my free time, and I have not had really time to work on things. I managed to rebuild the scenes yesterday, but that's as far as I got, just the essentials. I am trying, Lord Portico. This isn't even in the dossier yet. I have until the end of this month to finish my annual goals for this year, and I want them all to show as finished. I want them all to be done for this final year before I submit my dossier. Previous years, it's like, oh, I didn't quite get this done, but I made progress, which is generally fine. I'm trying really hard to get everything I laid out as a goal for this year finished and mark it as done. I'm not sure I'll get there, but I'm gonna try. But it does mean I was up until 2 o'clock last night working on metadata for an exhibit that goes up on Monday. And this morning I was fixing metadata on WAV files and then checking to be sure that the audio had been transcribed correctly. And immediately before stream, I was editing captions on videos. So it's fine. These are things that I don't not enjoy. I just prefer to have more time to do them and not have 4 other projects that are technically higher priority that are waiting for this one to finish. The only reason that this one is higher priority than the other 4 is that this one is due on Monday. So it's fine. I'll get through it. But we should talk about what we're doing on stream, which is pushing the main quest. The tension between urgent and important. Always fun. Uh-huh. Well, and it doesn't help that for like the last month and a half, I have not managed to touch any of my main quests at work. My annual goals for the year, the last month and a half, during the day at work, during work hours, I have not managed to touch a single one because there were other demands on my time. So the only progress I've been making on them, I've been doing at home. Important to be consistent in avoiding main quests. The problem is that it means that I haven't been having relaxation time because I've been working when I get home. And working, I work. I pause, I stream. This is my break from work. Then I work some more, and eventually I stop long enough to go in and do my dailies, which is just logging in to SWTOR and popping into Star Trek Online, clearing dailies there, and then it's bedtime. I'm not avoiding main quest hard enough. I think it means I need to assign myself less main quests next year. That's the message I'm taking. You avoided main quest work yesterday afternoon by taking your frustrations out on moving collections / throwing boxes. Throwing boxes, therapeutic. Talk to more NPCs and flirt with them. That is a strategy. A long-term side quest. Speaking of main quest versus side quest, we are going to main quest in game today. Unfortunately, it means doing a bunch of side quests. Because we need to get all the parts to be able to create a hot air balloon, because we're going to need the hot air balloon when we're in the underworld. Or so we've been told. Thankfully, we got the plans for how to make it. Now we just have to run around everywhere and purchase the parts. Hopefully I have enough gold. I don't know. But hopefully we can get everything for the balloon and actually start heading to the underworld, because we're supposed to go find the gargoyles and where they live. And I think the game is getting ready for a twist. I think we're going to find out that the gargoyles aren't actually evil. And that certain actions of ours in the past have really hurt them. And that's why they came to the overworld. But I'm not certain. And then, of course, I have my other stuff. Like tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, playing Mass Effect 3. I have one quest remaining. We're going to start it, and however long it takes, we are going to play through to the end, which will be the end of the original Mass Effect trilogy and my very first ever playthrough of it. So that's exciting, but also kind of sad, because it means that we're not going to be seeing Caden on stream quite as much. we won't get our weekly dose of Caden. Because starting next week, we'll be playing Andromeda, where we will be romancing Gil Brody. And possibly one or two others. I don't know. I know how Gil's story ends. I don't know how the others do. Because Gil is the only one I've ever romanced all the way to the end of the game. Not great choices all around. True, but also just like let them be part of my main party and travel with me and be there constantly. Come on. There is one option that does that, but you wondered who I was going to pick? I mean, Gil is the one I remember. There is the guy on the planet whose name I've forgotten, who I have also romanced to the point of it being a relationship, but then loaded a save because I wanted to pursue the Gil Brody romance. You only romance Stevie? I can't remember the guy on the planet. Main romancing Gil did the "this is totally no strings" one, who then wanted strings, and you were like, but yes, exactly. And I've gotten the Angara as far as I believe laying on the floor in his family's home, looking at like the stars or a star chart or something. I don't remember exactly, but it was pretty far along. I have not romanced all three of them in the same playthrough. So I don't know. We might feel it out since I've played it before and I've done the Gil romance before. Yeah, we'll feel it out on stream. I don't know. And then Wednesday for archives, I've got some flim flam medicine. I have essentially like self-help bad diet books from, oh gosh, I don't remember what year. Yeah, I don't remember what year. It's probably in the command already. "1920s. So those will be fun. And of course, Outer Worlds sort of took over Monday, or Outer Wilds sort of took over Monday nights, because it was amazing, and I can't stop playing it. It was a points redeem for me to play it once. I've played it twice and will be playing it for the foreseeable future because it's amazing. Very historical terms. Flummery? You didn't like Flummery? Don't take me. Oh, yes. Yes, Puddleglum, Outer Wilds. I've played the first stream. We didn't even get off the planet. The second stream might have died by being hit by a giant flaming blue thing. And by just drifting off into space until we had no power and no air. Multiple ways that I died on the second stream. In fact, when we switch over to the game screen, it's going to say 3 deaths, and I think it's because I haven't cleared it since that game. Speaking of, I should bring the game on screen. And I should make the game audio audible. And then I should clear those deaths. There. Yeah, I have really been liking it, Puddleglum. I'm kind of sad that I decided to let it be a stream game, which means that I don't want to play it off stream, but I don't have the time to play it right now anyway. Streaming means that I get to play it. Yes, Ultima 6. Oh dear. I forgot. Whenever I move the game window, it likes to mute the game. Which is better than some modern games where if I click out of the game window, the audio goes away. Let me alt-tab. Okay. We gotta buy these balloon parts. I think... Is the spreadsheet on screen? I don't know. No, but it should be ready. I'm testing buttons now. Okay, that didn't work. Quick fix. I thought I had everything right. I think I have one thing out of order. Aha, there we go. That's better. Also, oh, that was really slow. Well, we'll have to work on that. Because that transition should be so much faster than that. Oh my gosh. Stream Deck, why did that take you so long to accomplish? Anyway. We don't have a medical advice command. I have repeated it many times when we've done anything medically related on that stream. Okay. I know what I'm doing. The streamer said, unconvincingly. I've lost the game. There it is. Woo. Do you? Well, I mean, you know, as much as anybody does. As much as anybody knows what I'm doing, I know. Okay, we are at Britain Castle, or Castle Britain. We just got ourselves healed by Lord British. And we got balloon plans. Plans for the construction of a hot air balloon. First, you must have a wicker balloon basket made, large enough to carry several passengers. Then you'll need a big iron cauldron to generate the hot air. I mean, I'm sure I could talk enough for it, but next you must have a huge bag sewn out of silk to hold the hot air in. Lastly, get enough rope to hang yourself with. I mean, to tie the balloon securely to the basket. And that was not a suicide joke. It was a language joke, but I realized it came off a little bit more like the former. So I wanted to clarify. That was a language joke because of joking phrases that I should probably just remove. Once you've gathered all of these together, use these plans to assemble them. We're from the real world. Is this person really telling us how to make a hot air balloon? Well, yeah. When flying your balloon, you'll find that a ship's anchor makes the best ballast and is also useful for stopping the balloon where and when you wish. I did a little bit of checking. Because I've been playing this game for 9 months. And I have resorted to consulting a wiki/walkthrough. There's not like a written walkthrough. It's because this game is so, I don't know, this game is vast. It's a vasty game. You could literally just spend all your time in this game and build and like build an empire, shipping commodities from one city to another and never progressing the main quest. So since it's been 9 months of gameplay already, I was getting a little to the point of wanting to move on and consulted a walkthrough. Yeah. I'm doing great today. You can't imagine the lift it would take to raise the ship's anchor. I know. That said, there is no ship's anchor in the game, at least not easily accessible. So, having flown the hot air balloon in previous games and been quite upset about how fast it moves and the difficulty of being able to stop where and when you wish, this is the game trolling us. Telling us that if you just get a ship's anchor, you'll be able to stop the balloon where and when you wish. But not telling us that there isn't actually a ship's anchor that you can get. Which is part of why I've been consulting a walkthrough, because if I had not, I would have spent another month just looking for a ship's anchor that doesn't exist. Anyway, our first stop, I believe, is Minok. And this game has a wonderful clue book that has a walkthrough of its own called The Prophecy of Tanith. It just says you need the balloon. It does not walk you through how to get it. It gets you to Sutek's castle. It tells you where you can get some of the things. So let's see actually what it says. A cauldron, which we need, is in the sewers right below the castle, so we should get that while we're here. Rope we can buy from Mortude in Paws. Michelle in Minok will make the basket. Most difficult will be the silk bag. Need 40 pieces of spider silk, which we should already have. Only Charlotte... Oh, wait. Then Arbeth of Paws must spin the silk into thread, and only Charlotte in New Magencia will be able to weave cloth fine enough to hold in the air for your balloon. Once you have this cloth, Marissa in Paws will be able to make the silk bag you require with ease. Once all of these things have been gathered, you may use the plans to assemble the balloon. It will be heavy, but not so much, so that a single man or woman could not carry it. And you'll note, those instructions say nothing about the anchor. All right. Okay, let's go into the sewers and get us an iron cauldron to hold the fire that we will be powering the balloon with. Yeah, I think powering is the right word. We could light the place up, but also, do I really need to? Probably. I probably need to, don't I? I love that there are bridges in the sewers. Oh no! Rat! Well, now it's ratatouille. Well, except that ratatouille is actually a vegetable dish. But you all understood. Is there more combat? I thought I heard... Oh. More giant rats! Not Ratigan. I think there's bats, too. I'm just letting all of my party take care of them all for me. Rodents of unusual size? I don't think they exist. You know, I bet that if I actually consulted the map in the clue book, it would tell me where the cauldron is. Rather than, you know, just wandering around the sewers, being attacked by rats. That said, I'm probably just going to wander around the sewers being attacked by rats. Oh, that poor little mouse. We have a mouse in our adventuring party, so it hurts me to kill a mouse. Because Sherry is amazing. And I was referring to the character, but, you know, the alcoholic beverage is also pretty amazing, so. Full of multiple uses, including as a cooking wine and as just a sipping wine, and I have gone full circle. Okay, map? Caves and Dungeons. It should just be called the sewers, I think. The sewers. It would be a very big one. Didn't realize the tunnels would turn into a breeding ground for monsters. Oh. How does one get there? There's like a completely separate section of level 2. I'm not seeing how to get there. You know, it's entirely possible that the thing we're looking for is actually on level 1. Let's go up and look. Since, you know, I wandered through here with no light. And it would be very like the game to do something like that to me. Yeah. Indeed. Indeed it is. Get. Well, I guess you are carrying a skiff. You. Get. I have the cauldron. It weighs 16 stones. I don't know who's going to be able to carry all this stuff long term, but 1. All right. Next. If we follow the prophecy, should be rope from Pause, which I suppose makes sense because it is the next closest city for us to visit. Vizier. I don't know. I'm being weird today. I've been working nonstop. I'm just a strange one now. I keep saying to myself, it's gonna be over soon. It's gonna be over soon. And I just keep repeating that and trying to remind myself that ultimately it would be a good thing to get our equivalent of tenure. And yet at the same time, hey, look, I found the I found something. Where the heck am I? But at the same time, I'm like, I had an option. I did not have to go through this process. I could have not done this process. Why did I do this process? It was optional. I did it because it's one of the only ways that you can get a raise other than the minuscule annual raises that are part of the Virginia, or the budget of the Commonwealth of Virginia each year. I think that's mostly the reason why I went through this process. Okay, fastest way to pause is on foot, if I can figure out where the heck in town I am. Historically, yes, Lord Portico. Our version of tenure, which just for the library, it's just called continued appointment. It just has a different name. Does give academic freedom, the freedom to have opinions without being fired. That said, that sort of freedom only exists as long as people don't decide that it doesn't, which has started happening. Not just Florida. Wasn't it Tennessee that they just fired a bunch of tenured faculty? And yeah, with our current governor, Virginia is not much better. That road is taking me the wrong direction. I'm going off-roading. It's all stress. All the time. Okay. This is how I get lost in this game. I just start going. I know where I'm going. I know there's a road that takes you there. I can't find the road right now. Uses too much hair gel. But you still have academic freedom and eventually insulin. Well, Virginia, a couple of years ago at this point, there was a law put in place that capped the price of insulin at $30 a month. That said, even with that, it sometimes has a surprisingly high price. I don't really understand that, but as far as I know, that law has not really been they haven't been attacking the $30 cap on insulin. Skipping it and just going straight to California will make its own. Which, not a bad strategy. Okay, look. I am done with you, Dragon. Like, really not happy with the dragon, like, flying right above my head so that I couldn't even see. And this one, geez Louise. It's avoiding all of my fire wand attacks and... What's with the dragons on the overworld anyway? I should save. Before opening a freaking treasure chest. Yeah. We're gonna save scum that. right now. And because I had a suspicion, but I didn't want to waste the reagents to get rid of the trap. Now, how do I untrap? No more bomb. Ooh, I will take those 40 gold coins for sure. I'm not so worried about the 40 portions of meat. What the heck? Are you freaking serious in me? Where the heck am I that I'm being attacked by dragons in the overworld? Avatar, heal thyself. Now kill that Drake. What is with my aim? Cheapers. Wait. I had combat off the entire time. That's why that was so hard. Whoopsie doodle. Where in all heck am I? Okay, we went south from Britain. And we've located mountains? The world of Ultima? You're not wrong. We are in Britannia, apparently. I have no memory of this place. It's fine. Didn't I say when I went off-roading that this is how I get lost? Because this is how I get lost. A road! Oh look, it's paused. It's the little village we were looking for. Nothing untoward happened on the way. We did not get attacked by dragons just outside the village. Here we are in Dr. Cat's Cat Cafe. I really should probably sleep. I don't want to. Ow. Okay, kitty, you need to move. Oh, I went outside somehow. Move, kitty. Nope, the cat did not want to move. But Dr. Cat did, because I was trying to talk to Dr. Cat. Feed my pets. No! Rest. Meow. Oh my gosh, I don't think we spent all that time talking to Dr. Cat while Dr. Cat was here. And I don't think we ever asked a question that 16-bit Eric, hello, welcome. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. How are you today? I don't think we ever asked Dr. Cat a question that did I just get a double alert? What's going on? I think did it just play the alert twice? I mean, not that Eric doesn't deserve to have the alert played twice. But anyway, I'm still munching on Pirate's booty. Why? It's yes. You absolutely should follow 16-Bit Eric if you do not follow 16-Bit Eric already. Eric is an absolutely wonderful streamer. Just a wonderful person. And a wonderful streamer, and their birthday is coming up very soon. And honestly, I don't know how I would have gotten through the last couple of years without the League of Whimsy, which is Eric's streaming community. There is a birthday coming up. I only tell the truth. The Lemon Twist agrees. Also, hi, Lemon Twist. Are you the person that will make me thread? Oh, I haven't spoken to you before. Spreadsheet time. Oops. It helps to actually... Conversations, there is no music. There's no music during conversations. I don't understand this choice. Yes. He says, bobbing his head up and down. I didn't see the description. We're going to talk to Mortude again. You see a little white-haired man hunched over with age. Typing while being watched on stream is really hard, y'all. I should have checked that I have gold in my inventory before talking to this person. It's fine. It's fine. Name. Oh, wait, this isn't Mortude. What? This is Thindle. The spinner. And we are in pause. It's so weird discovering more people that I haven't spoken to in this game. Yes. That was quite a guess. Let's see. We need silk, right? Silk? Oh, no. Oh, no. Can't work silk. Oh, my, no. See Charlotte. She can. Yes, she can. I thought we were here for... What did we come here for? Weren't we here for silk? To make the bag? Wicker basket, iron cauldron. We got the cauldron. Huge silk bag, rope, ship's anchor. Ship's anchor doesn't exist. Yeah. I mean, you're not the right person. I thought we were... Oh, wait, we don't have... We need silk thread. That's what we don't have. I know. If you ask about the balloon, you get the same thing about the silk. So, ask. Say hi to Mortude if you see him. I wasn't done talking to you. Just because I'm weird doesn't mean you get to walk away. He scratches his head. Nope. Okay. Fine. Tell me about this Charlotte person. Humble Charlotte. Yes, she can help you. She lives in New Magencia. Grand. Oh, but we didn't ask him about Mortude. This guy has got to be like, what is wrong with this person? They keep saying goodbye and then they don't leave. Oh, wait, that's just real life. Shorty was my friend. We play flippets together. What? Is this? I wonder, because so many other characters in this game are based on real life people that the game devs knew. I wonder who this is based on. Feels like probably is. Just based on the dialogue and like Shorty was my friend, referring to Mortude, I'm wondering who they're based on. You should learn. You should learn. A nice piece of bone and a small hard pea. That's all you need. Herb, you're not wrong. I think the game needs me to have a ding command. It is on my list. I just haven't gotten it done yet. But oh boy. Ooh, corporeal maintenance things. Excellent plans. Please take care of yourself, Lord Portico. Don't get eaten by dragons. I'm just going to the underworld to confront the gargoyles who've been attacking Britannia. But I was told I'll need a hot air balloon when I get there. The smaller, the better. He pulls an old bone from his pocket and a small pea. The higher, the fewer? Because this makes about as much sense. Now you get a hat. I'm lost in this conversation. Like an old dog bone, you'll need a hat too. I don't know that this is a quest I want to pursue, but sir, I'm going to need you to put your bone and pea away. This is not a family stream? Indeed it is not. But he puts the hat down and mumbles, put the pea in front of the bone. And flip it on home. The pea sails into the hat. Excel, come on. Fine. It's definitely a game. And it's great that it's teaching it to me. It's probably a real world game. Did he just magic a pea into the hat? He did something to make the pea go into the hat. I don't know what. He put the pea in front of the bone and the hat on the ground. Possibly Elixir. I'm not certain. But so many of the things in this game are based on real world things like children's books that exist in their entirety in the game. So I assume it's probably a real game and I just don't know it. Okay. And I'm sure all of the things we would need to play that game exist in the game. If we find a very small pea and a dog bone and a hat, we'll see what we can do. Okay, another person we haven't talked to. Did we not talk to anybody but Dr. Cat? It's not going to end well. You're not going to Google anything about a game that requires bones and peas. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? You see a finely adorned woman with a tight mouth and wide eyes. Finely adorned woman. Tight mouth, wide eyes. Great. Honestly, I don't think the descriptions have been necessary since Ultima 4, but I still write them down. Hello. She bows formally. And I respond with name. Marissa, you may call me Miss Triune. Triune? There's no way this voice lasts, but sure. My next word is job. I create garments of the highest fashion. Tailor. But probably less intriguing of a tailor than one of Star Trek's best ever characters, Garak. I've been rewatching all of Star Trek in chronological order, which means I've been alternating between DS9 and Voyager at this point. And gosh, I do remember why DS9 has been my favorite for years. Only surpassed recently by Strange New Worlds. But also DS9's amazing. Yeah. Yes, that is much better. Oh, great. That keyword was just to get me to address her properly. After, like, was it last week? I think it was last week that maybe it was the week before. We finished a quest that the reward was a clue about how to finish Ultima 5. I mean, I see the king all the time. The game is, they're full of jokes, but that one was just, you took reputation hits every step of the way. And you had to visit like 8 different towns. All to end up back at the very beginning of the game and talk to a horse named Smith, who gave you a very important clue about how to beat Ultima 5. Yes, I can work with silk, but 'tis out of fashion. Nobody wears silk clothes this season. I can sense that you are not going to help me make my hot air balloon. So I'm just gonna say bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yes, well, come see me again. She yawns widely. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. 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 Well, I guess we know why we didn't talk to her before. But a hot air balloon isn't fashion. It doesn't need to be in season. Well, preferably a hot air balloon is going to be in spring, summer, or autumn. I think. I feel like you wouldn't be able to get the air inside the bag hot enough in winter. Well, depending. I mean, these days. Who knows what temperature it's going to be outside. We had 70s and then today it was 45. You. Speak to me, villager. You see a man nearly as wide as he is tall. Large man. You were mad about it. I didn't want to get out of bed because it was warm in bed and it wasn't outside my bed. Thank you, Elixir, for the stretch and the posture and the hydrate. My back thanks you profusely for the stretch and the posture. My throat thanks you for the hydrate. Also, I get to show off, the lovely merchandise from the Stream Punks, who are just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful actual play TTRPG group. And about the only thing I watch anymore at all. Because I don't have time for anything else. What? He grumbles. Well, hello to you too. Name. As the sign on my door reads, Mortude the rope maker. That's what we were here for. Rope. I knew there was a reason we came here. And I didn't think I was on the quest for the silk bag, but whatever. It's fine. This is all fine. Oops. I'm in the wrong application. Mortude. What? He snorts a bit, then clears his throat. I'm not going to snort. It will destroy my throat if I do that. So many keywords do nothing. All right. Oh, never mind. Apparently, I did not need to say ask in entering the balloon command. Balloon. I have started Shadows. I've tuned into the first. I watched the first. They've done 3 now? I can't remember. Last week's I haven't finished because I had to run to the grocery store in the middle of it. So I missed part of last week's. Okay, you didn't know anything about Balloon. Yeah, I don't remember how many there are. I watched the ones before last week, and last week I started watching, but then I had to go to the grocery store. Because it was time to pick up our grocery order, and Philip was going to do that, but then wasn't feeling well. Well, we're just going to ask about rope. The strongest you'll ever tug, he says, pushing out his chest. No, but I wanted rope. Oh, is it? I know. My brain was right there. There's no way I can carry this, but sure. For my fine rope, it will cost you 5 gold. Yes. You look pretty full to me. How rude. Yeah, I need to look at inventory. Oh yeah, I can't carry anything else. Well, let's have somebody else buy the rope. What do you have in your sack, Shamino? Oh, that's where all the weight that you're carrying is. 65 gold nugget. Who can we offload those to? Actually, I could give everything to Iolo. YOLO just has some extra armor that he's carrying that he doesn't need to carry around. And then I could move Le Cauldron to YOLO? Yes! Okay, good. 5 gold for your rope. We need to try another street corner. Hey, we can carry a lot of shit. I mean, one of us is carrying a skiff, and one of us is going to be carrying a hot air balloon. So I'm not going to complain too much. All right. YOLO. Yes. Fine, fine. After accepting YOLO's gold, Mortude hands over the rope. Is 1 rope enough? How about it, game? Is 1 enough? The book just says enough rope. What? Define enough. Alternatively, define normal. Lastly, get enough rope to tie the balloon securely to the basket. Is that 1, 2, 7, 24, 86? 86 the rope. I'm losing my religion. Even the walkthrough doesn't specify, so I'm going to assume it's 1. 69 rope. Alright. Arbeth the Threader. Okay, we're not done in pause yet. It says we need to find somebody named Arbeth the Threader. Threadmaker. I mean, there was a spindle, but there was no person. Is this Threadmaker really short? Maybe he only works at night. He's asleep right now. It's daytime. Is the Threadmaker a vampire? Everybody, we're just going to take a station outside the house here and wait. Wait. Wrong button. Thankfully, I can make time change. Actually, it was near dusk. I only advanced time by 1 hour, and then suddenly it was nighttime, so maybe he just goes to bed early? We'll check occasionally to see if the Threader Oh, no, brain, no, why? He's Threader. He's the Threader. So I need an animal that starts with U. Because he fights against the Teenage Mutant Ninja, whatever that animal is. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Unicorns, yes! They fight the Threader. I'm sorry, my brain insisted that he's the Threader. And since the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fight against the Shredder, And because his name took the S and became T, then the turtles needed to become something U. I'm sorry, this is how my brain works. A frightened little man who never looks you in the eye. See, I knew there was something sketchy going on. Yeah, okay. Okay, we've paused and paused for just a little bit here. Yes? Oh, it's you. He almost looked you in the eyes then. What do you want from me? I want balloon. What? Oh. Yes, I could spin spider silk into thread. Do you want me to? Yes. Uh, which of you? Oh, sorry. Dang it. It didn't accept my first entry of a number, and then I accidentally hit enter. It's fine. I still have to ask him his name. Arbeth. And he's the threader. Clearly. Yes, and YOLO. It's the most difficult job, YOLO. It'll cost you 20 gold. Feel interested? Yes. Good. Good. He seems much brighter and happier now. Oh, but I'll need 2 score bits of spider silk to do it. Come back when thou hast 40 pieces of spider silk, and I'll make thy thread then. I have the spider silk. Maybe I need to give the spider silk to Iolo? Move 40 pieces of spider silk to Iolo. YOLO! Taka taka taka, taka taka taka. Balloon! Yes. YOLO. Yes. Good, good. Yes, okay. Arbeth takes Iolo's gold and silk and starts spinning. Soon he has finished a spool of fine silk thread. Oh, we're definitely adopting Arbeth. Arbeth is magical. Do we not still have the command? We do. We have the YOLO command. Oh yes, it has all the names. YOLO, Dupre, Chimino Sala de Sil, which the game did not tell us how to pronounce. And Sherry the Talking Mouse, who became an emote because Sherry the Talking Mouse is amazing. We have other party members now. Sadly, the command has not stayed up to date. There it is, Iolo. My finest work, a true pleasure. Arbeth hands Iolo the spool of silk. You'll have to find a weaver, of course. I'm not a weaver, my lord, just a spinner. Talk to Thindle. I want to say thank you, but bye is the only thing that works. He whispers. Oh, I'm so... Oh. A competent person who lacks social confidence is still a competent person. We've already talked to Thindle, and he said we need to talk to Charlotte in New Magencia. So, at the moment, we have... I already had rope! I spent the money for nothing. The rope was sitting right next to my dragon egg. I mean, Dupre is carrying his armor, a two-headed hammer, a ham, 9 turkey legs, a shovel, a skiff, a gold nugget, a magic bow, a coil of rope, a dragon's egg, and a glass sword, and 16 gold. So he's kind of carrying a lot. Oh, look! A spool of silk. Nice! But let's head to New Magencia, which I love that this game has fast travel. I wish that the fast travel didn't require me to consult a map. Let's see here. New Magencia. It's just 2 steps to the left. Just don't take the jump to the right because that's where the void is. Avoid that. Ham. All right. I love that we show up with the sheep. Okay, we need to find Charlotte, who will make cloth out of silk. And that's an inn. That's a well. That's the dock. Somewhere around here, there's gonna be a cloth maker. Wait, that implies that you did spend channel points for that emote. Please explain for me. When you do a channel points redeem to unlock an emote, is it a permanent unlock or is it a limited time thing? Inquiring minds want to know. Somewhere. Las Antonio. 24 hours. Okay. I thought it must be limited time, but I wasn't certain. Which is why I asked. Well, hello there, Charlotte. You see a pretty young woman with downcast eyes. Hello again, my lord. Balloon! I can weave that silk for thee. Then you should speak with Marissa. Right-eo. I need to type all this. Let's just go. Aye, although I can weave thy silk thread into cloth. It will cost thee 10 gold. Turning to her loom, Charlotte soon weaves the thread into fine silk cloth. Finished. They're so fast and efficient. She takes Iolo's gold and hands over the cloth. It's mostly what you use your channel points for. I mean, I tend to use channel points for more chaos than emote unlocks. Like awarding GM threat when people are playing Star Trek Adventures. Oh, we need to go back to pause. Which is frustrating because I can't just teleport to pause. That's fine. It's totes fine. Farewell, my lord. Right. Well, now we have silk cloth. It weighs less than the spindle of silk thread weighed. The spindle must have weighed something. And we must just now have the thread weight. All right, if I want to go to pause from New Magencia without getting lost, my best bet is to teleport to Trinsic. Yeah. Trinsic will be 2 steps down from where I am. Thankfully, everybody has their anti-poison boots on. We will use the Orb of the Moons right there in that swamp square. All right. From here, I believe it is just up. Nope. I was wrong. It's fine, though. We found the road. Northward to pause. Okay, look. Move the guard. No, but seriously, you need to get the frack out of my way, guard. I love that in this game I can just move NPCs that are in my way. I'm just gonna keep shoving you, guard, until I have a clear path to where I need to go. I'm on a mission here. I am saving this world from the evil gargoyles that aren't actually evil and that we have been sadly causing hard times for. But it's fine. I think it's going to have like a Hallmark movie ending where we're just going to meet like the nicest gargoyle and like this romance will happen and we'll end up just staying in the gargoyle's nice rural underworld town. Right? That seems like a likely thing. Was it you? Were you, Marissa, the one who said that silk was not in season? Yes. The snooty one. Marissa. Oh, but it's almost sundown. I'm sure she's already gone to bed. It's fine. I have the power of the cheat. To make time fly by. So that the NPCs will return to their shops. I know. Time magic. Pay no attention to that man behind the keyboard. Oi! I've got business for you. What do you mean your shop was closed? I didn't let her get far enough into the shop. Okay, now I think she's open. No, that's Julia. Well, bye, Julia. Okay, we're just gonna step into Marissa's bedroom. It's not like a creepy thing. It just... Where did she go? What do you mean your shop's not open? It's things like this that are the... I just talked to the door instead of opening it. Oh, did you know that there's a save command? I had forgotten to actually save until Shadows just mentioned a save command. Fine, I'll wait another day for Marissa to come and open up her tailor's shop. See, Garrick would never have done this to me. Garrick would totally have done this to me. The Defiant would have been like off on a mission, and he would have been like, sorry, can't help you. I'm about to leave the station to go deal with the founders in the Gamma Quadrant. I understand. A large silk bag. Well, 'tis hardly a challenge for one of my skills, but since it is important, I'll do it. But it will cost you 75 gold, all right? She takes the cloth and begins to work, following the balloon plan. He was always in the shop, but would never buzz you in. I mean, he just didn't want the customers to be in the shop when he blew it up. That's all. After a while, she completes the silk bag. There, 'tis done. And I say bye. Yes, well, come see me again. And she yawns. All right. Large silk bag. Thou dost see a mammoth silk bag. Mammoth. One might also say massive. Got a bag and a rope and a cauldron. We need a basket. Oh my god. So many words that need dings. A mammoth bag. Pull the rope. All we need is a basket. My inner 13-year-old is going absolutely bonkers right now. My knock. Right 2 down 2. Okay. Someone in Minoc makes wicker baskets. I just have to find them. If I can successfully navigate my way to town. Not exactly a difficult prospect, except when you're me. I know we've spoken to the wicker basket person before. The wicker woman, if you will. You know, I've never seen Wicker Man. I feel like no, I'm not going in the clockmaker's shop. It ticks too much. I have a feeling oh, that's the... Wait, no, this is her. The place with all the beehives. Michelle. With her, like, stylish 1980s Parisian hairstyle. You see an industrious young woman. Well, hello again, Avatar. How can I help thee this fine afternoon? Balloon. Ballon. Father once told me a story of weaving a basket large enough for 8 people. He never showed me the plans, though. Well, have I got something for you? Also, seriously, you need plans to be able to weave a wicker basket that's just a big wicker basket? Like, I didn't even have to take underwater basket weaving to know how to do that. Okay, I'm gonna keep crunching on these if I don't move them. I'm not even hungry anymore. I had the Star Crunch and a couple of pieces of Pirate's Booty. I'm not hungry anymore. Then it was true. Father did weave a basket that big. I'm stressing weave because that sentence could have gone many places. Surely I could do the same. She studies the plans for a moment. Such a basket would cost 300 gold in advance. Art thou still interested? Your party takes up a collection to pay for the basket. She begins weaving the huge basket, chatting with you as she works. We had the gold. It was just distributed amongst the party, and I'm thankful it didn't make me go back out and rearrange all that. Hast thou found a silk weaver yet? Yes. Thou art wise, then. 'Tis a huge bag this will require. She continues weaving the basket. I do not mean to pry, but why dost thou need a balloon anyway? How do we answer that when we can really only give single word replies? Fly. I'm afraid I don't understand. Gargoyle. Oh, I see. She continues weaving the basket. Time passes. More time passes. Considering that all of the others were done instantly, this is kind of funny. Finished? It took less time than I thought it might. She gives the basket to Dupre, who struggles under its weight. I say, bye. Farewell, I hope I've aided thy quest. Okay, but Dupre is not the one who should be having the basket. Just awkwardly staring at her as she weaves these massive fibers together. I mean, I don't even think she was doing underwater, which in order to do wicker, you have to soak. You have to soak it so it's pliable so it can be woven. You need to do it underwater. There's a reason underwater is part of the basket weaving. If you've never woven an underwater, or if you've never woven a basket, underwater would be a great way to do it. Maybe. I don't know, I've never tried. Because you soak them. And like the reeds, like they sit in the water. But generally what you're weaving them around, like your main thing, like because so you take and you start it and you get some initial stuff at the very bottom. And then you basically create slats that will guide as you're weaving. And so they stand up tall and they dry out over time. And so they're rigid once they dry. And then you take the wet ones and weave them around it, back and forth, in and out, to actually create the structure of the basket. And I wonder if you did all of it underwater, those structural supports that you're weaving around would never dry out, and they would remain pliable, in which case it might be actually more difficult to do. You always pictured it as weaving baskets in scuba gear. But yeah, like I mean, the only reason I've done it and know what weaving baskets is like is because I was a Boy Scout in the 80s. And that was like one of the like arts and crafts things that you did at summer camp. So oh, I wanted to go. Oh, no, Dupre, you need to give that basket up. Just give that on over to Iolo. Iolo now should have all of the basket bits. Iolo has a basket. Underwater basket weaving was always considered a joke. You can tell it's a joke by someone who knows nothing about basket weaving. Indeed. That's why we moved on to more sophisticated jokes about living in a cardboard box with the favorite color neon clear. I don't know why it was a joke, but it was a joke in the 90s. How deep do you have to go to weave a wicker man? Well, considering that the wicker man is constructed generally for cultural festivals, I would imagine you have to go all the way to Atlantica. Because that way you'll actually have the people around to hold the cultural festivals so that you can... What would you even do with the wicker man underwater? You can't light it on fire. The size of wicker structures for festivals. How burn? I'm gonna take a cue from the Aquaman movie and say... living lava. I was going to assemble. Avengers assemble. Blur, 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 blur. Use balloon plans. Done. What? Say what now? Did it work? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. It took my 1 gold piece. No, 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 no. You do not. Game? Unacceptable. It messed up my map. It messed up my map. It's fine. I don't need the map anymore anyway. But it was arranged in there so that all 9 pieces were in the right order, and it was the actual map. And that took time. The bees would drown if it didn't. Yeah. Wait, are there bees inside Wicker Man? Where is the balloon? Wait, but I used the plans. Where's the balloon? I think it's on the ground. Y'all need to move out of the way. Yes, it is on the ground. Okay, then I need to command Iolo. Get balloon. And thou dost see a balloon. It weighs 25.4 stone. Jellyfish. No, not the Portuguese man of war. Doesn't have quite the same ring. Well, I mean, they would be terribly frightening. Send a bolt of lightning. We have a balloon. We have a balloon. Let's go heal, because That dragon really hurt me. Emotionally. Why did the dragon have to leave like that? Chuckles, why are you in the throne? Why is Chuckles sitting on the throne? You see a carefree fellow in a ludicrous costume. Oh, I've got a clue. It's important and just for you. Really? Yes, it's crucial to your quest. Do you want to know what it is? Not really. Perhaps I don't want to tell you. Do you think I will? Sadly, yes. How foolish of you to think so. I won't tell you the clue. But I will give you this hint that may lead you to it. Search the chest in Nistel's room. You need to get off the fucking throne, Chuckles. I did my best. Did I amuse you? If not, I hope I did confuse you. Did you enjoy my jokes? No. Really? I'll just have to try harder then. Why is Dupre like a horseshoe? I said nothing. It's because they both have the letter R in them. What did you think of that one? Bye. Well, who asked you anyway? Oh, that's right, I did. Hee-hee-ho, to spread good cheer I go. Come again, or come talk to me again, and I'll give you another show. This is the, 6th game. I miss the days of Ultima 1, when you just walked into the castle and murdered the jester. You didn't have to talk to them at all. We already searched, like, we finished Nistel's quest. I have another skiff. I have a skiff in my bedroom. There's a skiff sitting on the table in my bedroom. Literally his job? Yeah. Okay, at least now he's not on the throne. What did they do other than be a jester? They were incredibly annoying jesters. Also, I don't remember. There was just... I think you did actually end up talking to them, and they were just as infuriating. And so back then, before you hit Ultima 4, so Ultima 4 is when they introduced the morality system, where you had karma, and part of the win state for the game is that you have to have positive karma, above 80%, I think, because in order to be the avatar, you have to live up to a set of ideals. So you couldn't just run around murdering jesters and guards and stealing everything you wanted. Which is how you played the first 3 games. Oh, hello there, King. Heal me. Heal me, British, heal me now! Lord British waves his hand, and your whole party is healed. May fortune favor thee. I do like that we have, like, super fast travel, and we can just teleport into this room from anywhere at any time. And you just talk to the king, and he'll heal you. So I literally never rest. Because you can heal by resting. But I basically never do. Because Unless I'm in the middle of a dungeon and need to rest. There's no point. You could, but people finally realize that's bad. You're not wrong. Okay. Well, what is it that we need to do? We have the balloon. So, and we finally finished the quest, Bring Balloon Plans to Michelle in Minot, that we've had for, what, like 4 months? A violet lens. I still don't know what that is. It's broken and must be made whole. But we also need a blue one, and I don't know what that is either. Construct hot air balloon. Check. Okay, let's mark that quest off. Seek out a gargoyle scholar by traveling the other side of the world. Go down through Hithloth to get there. Okay, so I need to go to the dungeon Hithloth, which somehow I will know where 'tis. But first, let me find the map to Hithloth. 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 That's an ugly word. Almost as ugly. Hang on. There. Yeah, okay, that's good. But I want to zoom. Zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yes, zoom. Because I love the little narration. I always forget who it is that was ostensibly doing the narration, but it's very helpful stuff. Hithloth. That's an ugly word. Actually, we could do that. Almost as ugly as the memories it brings back for me. When I was escaping the gargoyles, I bumped into a pair of rogues who'd just looted one of those big pyramids that they have down there. Morwen and Daglar, they called themselves. Making our escape together seemed the obvious thing to do. If I'd known them better, though, I'd have run back the way I came and taken my chances with the gargoyles. And once we managed to sneak into Hithloth, they showed their true faces. They decided I should walk in front the whole way in case of traps. And they backed up the notion with drawn swords. Lucky for me, there were no traps down there. What's worse, though, they also thought it best that they should lighten my load by about the weight of my wineskin, the contents of which they disposed of between them. Not even a drop for me! Truth be told, I don't remember many details of the dismal caverns we climbed through. Between the bickering of my companions and running from vile beasts, I was pretty distracted. I did see a hut down there, which could be where Captain John is staying these days. He'd have to be somewhat mentally disturbed, though. Volcanic activity seems to have chased off most of the monsters that used to dwell in Hithloth, but the drakes and dragons seem to thrive on it. Mayhap they eat lava to replenish their inner fires. Captain John has precious information to share with you if you will but seek him out. And I think we already talked to Captain John, because I think that was part of getting the map. So I think we just need to go all the way down. Down. Underground. Wait, is this a metaphor for the British National Health Service? Is what a metaphor? Thank you, Alexi, for the self-care things. Ooh. Hydration. Okay. But I have to remember how to get to Hithloth. I mean, we've been there multiple times, but that doesn't mean I remember where it is. I think the wiki has a good map that shows me where all of the dungeons are. I know I found one. Whether I can find it again. Oh. The dungeon Hitloth. Wish really hard and click your heels together 3 times. There's no place like Hitloth. There's no place like Hitloth. There's no place like Hitloth. Am I there? I don't think I'm there. It might be because I'm not wearing ruby slippers. Or silver slippers, depending on whether you're watching the movie or reading the books. I know there are maps that have... Okay, yes. Thank you to the Ultima Codex Wiki for the fully annotated Ultima 6 world map that includes where the freaking dungeon entrances are. I think Hitloth is up north. Nope, that's... I was wrong. It's the dungeon wrong that is where I was thinking Hitloth is. Moongate, Swamp Cave, Sinvral's Hut, the Ant Mound, Drylands, Windermere. Windermere? I've never been there. Isle of the Avatar, Shrine of Humility, Shrine of the Codex, Dungeon Hitloth. It's on the Isle of the Avatar. What about silver with ruby studs? Sure, they might take the long way round. I don't know. Okay. So. Is XL on or off? I don't know. It's off. Oh, and you've got the map up. It's good that I realized that, because I had forgotten. But I am presently showing the map. So we are presently here in Britain. In the castle, no less. And we need to go here. Actually, we need to go to this island, in through this little inlet of water, into this interior lake, to get to the entrance to the dungeon that we need to get to. I don't think there's a magic teleport to get us specifically there. But I should be able to jump straight to the Shrine of Humility. Which gets us close. Actually, Humility or Codex, either one. Except I don't think I can teleport to the Shrine of the Codex. So if I just go to the Shrine of Humility, that's good. Which is just 1 step up and 2 steps to the left. I feel like we're line dancing. With the way the teleportation works in this, it's 1 step up and 2 steps left. And boot, scoot, and boogie. You have a magic door to the king, but no dungeon teleports. This public transit system needs a rework. Yeah. Yeah, I could just use the balloon. That's a thing I could do. Yes, volcano. Shrine of Humility. Oh. I even commented on it like 2 minutes ago. And I forgot. Thank you, Detective Zen. Let's sigh. I mean, you all know I'm a messy streamer. Oh yeah, that's right. I gave all my viewing stones to Julia, so they'd be easier to use. Alright, so river. River. That seems odd. That seems really rather odd. I was not expecting to be right next to the river by teleporting to the Shrine of Humility. Oh? 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 Well, are you telling me I had a bolt of silk? No, it's just cloth. Okay, good. I was gonna be upset for a second. Dupre. Prithee, drop that skiff in the water. All aboard! Ooh, tired voice happening. It happens. I am supposed to go and see a voice therapist to deal with this. And I have not yet scheduled that, partly because I'm ridiculously busy. But mostly because I lost the card. And I have not given up on finding it yet, so I haven't called the doctor's office to have them give me the contact information over the phone. Because that requires calling the doctor's office. Oh, I wonder, I think I have access to their, a email system, like a secure medical records online system. I bet I could send a message in there. I don't understand. Where is the entrance to the Dungeness crabs? The maps are not lining up to what I was expecting them to look like. It's fine. We're just gonna go out and check the southern end of the island. But we're gonna avoid that sea monster. I'd really rather not fight the sea monster in a skiff. I don't have cannons like when I'm in my frigate, but I own so many frigates in this game, and I do not know where any of them are presently. I leave them. I use them to get to a place that you can only get to by boat, and then I teleport away, which is maybe not the best strategy. They're at the docks. Well, Doc, Goose? Who knows? Use the stones. I'm at the right island. I know I'm at the right island. I think I've gone slightly further than I wanted to. Let's get off the boat. Let's go over here, get off the boat, and explore. But first, get the boat. We're not walking away without our boat. But. Oh. No. You know, I looked at a lovely, lovely little map thing, and I thought it showed me the way, but it sorta didn't show me the way. It's a lovely map, but it didn't help me with what I actually needed. Time to see if I can consult a different one. Because heckity heck. The evil path? I'm gonna have to look at that later. Not for any reason. But the Ultima Codex wiki mentions an evil path, which I think means you can play this game evil? Hi, Moody Mystery, how are you? Open image in new tab. Zoom in. Zoom in further, please. I think we're on the right track. Maybe? Easy, babe. You're on the right track. My voice is really too shot to be singing Pippin right now, but I had to. I didn't really have a choice. No, because the balloon isn't supposed to be required to be able to get into Hifloff. Look. I see the mountain. Use the stones, Luke. Huh? Oh. Uh-huh. Mm. I don't think it's supposed to be this hard. I wonder what would happen if I save the game and I do this. Drop the balloon. No, not that. Don't drop your lightning wand. Get your wand back up. Jeez. Drop the balloon. Use the balloon. There's no wind. Can't cast while on the ship. Okay. The balloon is a TARDIS, apparently. All right. Wind. Did I buy the control wind spell? Flame wind. Energy wind. Death wind. I don't need the confused spell. I'm already confused. What if I animate the balloon? No, but seriously, what if I animate the balloon? That sounds fun. Let's do it. No effect. Oh, they were all showing 69 because I had enough reagents to cast those spells 69 times. They all used to be 99, and then we gave up 40 spider silk. Ooh, Moody. Thank you. I may have an item that... The fan! The fan! I don't remember... Look at the fan! Apparently, there's nothing special about it. It's just a fan. But... What is this? Oh, Silver Snake Venom. Don't remember why I have it, but I have it. Can't be readied. Okay. Use the balloon. Everybody in. Use the fan. You feel a breeze. Yes. And the fan changes the wind's direction. This is so much better than the... Only, apparently the mountains are too tall. And we ran aground. Okay. Less fun than just steering the balloon when it was impossible to control, because I actually had more control. But okay, I want a south wind if I want to go north, right? Yes, okay, and so then I would want southeast. To go that way. But then, yeah, I run into the mountains. Well, it's fine. Now I'm learning. We go... Nope. I want... What, Northwest? Yeah. Well, I don't, because who would want Northwest Airlines? Sorry, I don't really have anything against Northwest Airlines. I don't think I've ever flown them. But honestly, who would want airlines? Is there even still a Northwest? I know there used to be. Okay, let's try going north now. Which means the wind needs to be a south wind. Nope. Further to the west. Go west. Go west for quest. I don't know. Yeah, it won't let me pick it up. I'm not leaving it there and walking off. That's not the dungeon entrance. Rarg. Rarg. Why is it so hard to find this thing? I do not understand. I just want to know where the dungeon is. The actual dungeon entrance. Wait, what? Are you serious? I think it's serious. I think you can get there from the castle. Hithloth, right? Hithloth. Beneath Castle Britain. This is the back way in. Oh, Detective Zen. That's so cute. At least, I hope it was cute. Did none of these note that you can enter dungeon? None of them. None of them. None of the maps that I was pulling up to look for the entrances to the dungeons bothered to remind me that you can enter the dungeon Hithloth by just going underneath Castle Britain. Although, the walkthrough wiki does say Avatar Isle, which is where I am. It says, just in a corner northeast from the Shrine of Humility, beyond the river. Which, you know, sort of where we may have teleported in right there and gone wandering all over creation. Somehow, I think the game was just trying to humble me. Because I teleported to the Shrine of Humility and thought, I'm saving so much time. Well, fine, I'm just gonna teleport right back over there. But we learned a little bit about the hot air balloon. What did it say? Just to the north. East from the Shrine of Humility across the river. But it didn't mention going through the woods, so Dupre? Dupre, if you'd be so good, would you just drop the skiff right there so we can get across the river? All aboard! Hello, voice. The question is, do I literally just get out of the boat again on the other side of the river? Which I think the answer is yes. Over the river and through the woods, to the gargoyle's house we go. Just watch out for the explodey bit. Entrance to Hithloth? Is not entrance to Hithloth. It must be up the river further, or maybe down here. We shall see. Entrance to Dungeon Hithloth! I found you at last! I probably could have just fallen into any one of these holes, landed in burning lava, and been there. But instead, I actually went and found the entrance. Hithloth, I'm home! Okay, let's see. I have a map to the interior of the dungeon, just not maps to how to get to the frickin' dungeon. Rarg. Right, well, it might help if I had a little bit of light. Cast great light. Let's go back to the king and tell him you found it. I mean, now that I know where it is. Okay, Vars Law. I am on level 1 of the Dungeon Hithloth in a large open space that has a few holes in it. Let's find a wall. Oh no! It's the dragons! Well, Janet Strip. Did I switch to combat mode? I did. Attack. Kill the dragon, kill the dragon, kill the dragon, kill the dragon. My magic wand is, it's got some really bad aim right now in this anti-magic field. We need to fight. Janet, quick, take off your top. That is literally how this fight started. Oh, we're being attacked by dragons. Janet, quick, take off your top. It was because I don't want them summoning demons. And they won't summon demons if Janet's not wearing her top. There's more to it than that, but... Where? That's why I saved. Janet, the cloak! Restore the game. I assume there are more dragonish creatures attacking us? Because some of my party members disappeared. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope, we're all here. Okay. In that case, Janet, or Jana, it's Jana, but damn it, Jana. Damn it, Jana. Oh, I'm casting Untrap. No more exploding gas bomb. There was never a reality in which we opened the treasure chest and exploded an exploding gas bomb all over ourselves. I don't know what you're all talking about. I don't see any stairs. So the question is, I'm gonna have to just drop down lava tubes to get to the lower level. Where can I drop down that I don't immediately land in lava? Only the shadows know about that time. As the chief pranks officer, I am sad that this was avoided. Well, fine. That one would drop me down into lava. That path ends in lava, that path ends in lava, that path ends in lava. Lava, 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 lava. There's a lava lava here. Lava field. If I go to the other side of the lava fields, I think there might be a safe descent. Well, but also Drake showed up and just started attacking me, and the media went crazy, and I mean, also, I'm trying not to use the C word. So bad me, I used the C word. Safe descent and lava field don't really go together. Llama, 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 duck. Uh-oh. Those are stalagmites, not holes. It's hard to tell on the map. Ooh, but that one could work. It might drop into some lava, but it might not. It's hard to know. Let's go. Oh, maybe I have to use it? Not use I can't just drop down a fumarole. Okay. I thought it was a hole. It's a fumarole. This has been another exciting game of Are Those Holes or Stalagmites? I mean, fumarole. Yay. He's fine. No! Drake, you really need to stop attacking me. What did I ever do to you? No, you don't get to leave. We're gonna have this out here and now. A hole! Here! But that's not a hole, that's a fumarole. Fumaroles. The worst kind of rolls! I don't want rolls. Oh, bread. I really wish I had bread. Yeah, I just walked across lava. He's dragon. He's Drake. Nope, I'm on a mapping run. I'm just gonna ignore the dragons and drakes of the world and see if I can figure out where the heck I'm supposed to be going. Okay, but I could actually, like, set everybody else to attacking them. That's a thing I could do. The sheer number of times you think a thing here in the same cadence as Xander says a key here. It's probably too many, but why would that ever be too many? Yeah, this is a sacrifice run. Because, like, we've literally been here before and fought all these things. And now I need to... How do I get to the lower level? How go down? Someone teach me how to go down. Hey, did you hear they took some nice pictures of Uranus? with the Geloscope, Welloscope, Space Telescope. The easy way or the hard way? Well, I just don't know where the descent is. I've got the map, but I mean, sometimes a hole sneaks up on you and attacks, and then you end up on, like, yeah. Sorry. Now I'm trying to remember the quote. I think I have it written down. It's a ladder. I'm gonna find this quote real quick though, because it has limited relevance, despite being like one of the best quotes ever. It is possible that no one would see a cave coming if it attacked from underneath them. Eric Campbell. The first episode of Eric's TBD RPG. Sorry. Yeah, 16-byte Rick. I love it so much. I wrote it down and it's in my phone. Okay, so now that I know where the frickin' ladder is, most of the dungeon maps are so much easier to read than this one. This one is just really difficult to read in the PDF. All right, prepare to battle dragons. Jana, you probably should strip again. The Cloak of Storminess. Bring on the Stormageddon! I'm gonna have to walk across lava, ain't I? Well, dang. This game don't play. I wonder if there's another way. I guess there'd be a long way around. If I went the other direction, I don't think I would have to walk across lava. Let's try it. Oh, but I got hit by the fumarole anyway. If go this way, Drake attack. Incidentally, since I was just quoting 16-byte Rick from the first episode of Eric's TBD RPG, if you've not seen it, I highly recommend seeing Eric's TBD RPG. It's from the Geek and Sundry days, and involved Eric GMing a game for just like the bestest ever players playing the Doctor Who RPG. You can obtain access to it in sundry ways. I believe it exists on the internet somewhere. Like, it lives on a YouTube channel at the moment. But, and you know, in, if you express interest, I'm certain somebody can direct you to it. You can also obtain access to it, as far as I'm aware, by subscribing to Geek and Sundry's Twitch channel because I believe all the VODs are still available on Geek and Sundry's Twitch channel. I know they have in recent times added additional content from the old Geek and Sundry shows onto the actual GNS YouTube. I don't know if that one has actually shown up. Exactly, Puddleglum. Like, it lives on the Twitch channel, but like it is hard to find stuff on like, if you want to find like old VOD and they've not done the work of like making playlists, it's hard to find. One would think that Amazon, who built their entire reputation on like search and find the book you are looking for, search and find the movie you're looking for, search and find the thing you wish to buy easily, who regularly hires people out of the library science program that I attended for the purpose of writing metadata. One would think that a company like Twitch, owned by Amazon, would have better search functionality. Zen, you're not the only one. There are copies that exist in the wild. I may have copies of some of the shows that I have saved to my Dropbox for my personal use because I did not want to lose them. I made it to the second floor. Do you know what time it is? It's 6:15. Those lava fields aren't the only thing that's burning. Time flies and it's nearly end of stream. Oh, Elixir, thank you. I am saving the game. No, I'm saving the game because I made it to the second floor. I think I know where on the second floor I made it to. The question is, how does one get from where I am to the third floor? Ooh, Power Rush Simulator. It is a relaxing game. Also, that would be a good place to go, considering that Cypher of Tier, I believe, just had a birthday recently. So as long as their raids are open, that is definitely a potential destination. I hadn't looked yet. Usually we end up going over to Bree, but visiting Cypher for their birthday would be nice. I mean, they've probably streamed since their birthday. I believe that they had a birthday within the last 24 months. You're not wrong. You got all the Streampunks shows and Dick and Johnson. I never really watched very much Dick and Johnson. I think I saw an episode or two. It was just not one that I had other things to do. And I hadn't quite gotten to the point where I am now, where it was like the only thing I was watching. But I did get closer to that point before the end, before GNS went on hiatus. Oh, we've got some headless and gazer. Well, the gazer is gone. We just have some headless now. But yeah, before Geek and Sundry went on indefinite hiatus I did get to a point where it was most of what I was watching was either, actually, I would say most of what I was watching was on Alpha. Because there were shows that were Alpha shows that were not GNS shows that I watched, but like that was the majority of what I watched on television. But at the time, I only watched. Like I watched on TV. Like from my Apple TV or from my iPad, throwing it to my television. I never, ever chatted. I never joined the chat until suddenly GNS was basically no more. And then, you know, the mainstream that I started watching was one from a certain 16 byte Rick. I'm going to save, and I'm going to see if using this poisons me or heals me. Oh, it's a fountain. Make a wish. Yes. Heal. I don't know if I can... I don't know what I can wish for at these. The gays are gone? What do you mean the gays are gone? And I literally never saw an episode of Minds and Crafts. I saw part of like a Gather Your Party once. I never saw Minds and Crafts ever. Some Silica, hi! We're about to end anyway, so for just popping in, you had good timing. But thank you so much for the 13-month free subscription. It's great to see you. Oh, the gazer's gone. Oh, yeah, that just shoop right over my head. I wish I had, though. I wish I had seen Minds and Crafts. I did watch Painter's Guild and regularly painted along with it. And then they had the one where they tried to teach, I think they were trying to teach Marisha how to draw. That came about like right at the end. And I watched that one too, and would have liked to have tried to learn to draw alongside at some point in the future, but Drama Club Heroes. Yeah, they had a lot of really good ones. I know I saw a couple of episodes of like Ask Your Black Geek Friend. I definitely watched part of We're Alive Frontier. It didn't grab me the same way some other things did. I watched. So after Shield of Tomorrow, I missed C6. I completely missed that it existed. Like, I totally missed C6. I didn't watch C6 until lockdown. Because I didn't know it existed. Whenever people talked about C6, I thought that what I thought they were talking about was the show that Eliza GM'd, Everlight. I thought that's what people were talking about when they talked about C6. Hi, Galara. In the writer's room, or int writer's room. I watched I watched Day 9 with the Magic the Gathering show on Alpha. That was good too. I never really played Magic the Gathering, so I didn't really know much of what was going on, but I learned a bunch from watching that. I don't think there's any way across here without walking through the lavas. Yeah, my party health is not stupendous. I'm going to heal. Heal. Do I have a mass heal? I have great heal. Is there a mass heal? There's mass curse, mass invisibility, mass charm, mass kill. Killing mass. Yeah, I think there's just great heal and heal. No mass chaos? What do you mean no mass chaos? But I want mass chaos. Mass chaos. Sorry, I chose to hear the word mass as mas, the Mexican word meaning more. So many mass effects. Yes, Jody. Also, Jody Hauser just had a birthday. I'm just gonna heal everybody. We're healing on up. Yeah, 2 more. The first TTRPG show was Dice Camera Action, which was the D&D show Chris Perkins was DMing at the time. You started watching it because Nathan Sharp, who you were a fan of from other things, was one of the players and kept tweeting about it until you eventually checked it out. From there, you went to Acquisitions Incorporated and then found Geek and Sundry. Awesome. I was, I mean, mine is not super interesting because my first was Critical Role, and it was because coworkers at my library pointed me toward it. And it was great, and I caught up. I think I started. They were probably about a year already into the streamed part of Campaign 1 before I started watching. And it was just Critical Role for a while, because at first I was just watching it on YouTube to catch up. But it pretty quickly, like my second Geek and Sundry show was Eric's TVD RPG, and it was amazing. And from then I was hooked. You made a pixel mosaic of Sherry? Oh! Sherry's just the best. And again, both the mouse and the beverage. You never finished TBD RPG? I have seen all of it. Except I may not have seen... They regularly reference a holiday reunion episode. And I don't know that I ever saw that. I don't know exactly where I'm supposed to be going. Looking to try and figure out where the ladder is. One of the ways looks like it'd be across another lava field to get to, so I'm gonna try the other one first. Maybe. Maybe? Maybe? You saw the holiday reunion episode? I've seen photos from it, but I don't think I ever saw the episode. I'll have to check and see if I have it on video, though, because it's possible I have it on video. Great light. Let there be light. I am on level 3. Level 3? Level 3. Oh gosh, all of them. They all want me to cross lava. Wait. Where am I? What? We're gonna look at a stone. Yeah, there's no ladder there. That's just a field of lava. The first season of LA by Night. I have yet to watch any of the World of Darkness shows. I'm on level 3 now, Moody. I went down another ladder. I'm just trying to figure out, I can't tell, the maps for this one are way too small. They're teeny tiny. I cannot see where the ladders are. They're great, but they get heavy. I understand that. And there are certain styles that work better for me than others. For instance, oh gosh, what was the one that Hyper did that got all the media attention? And was on Kolok. Kolok was very much not for me. I appreciated it as a work. It was not a good one for me. I could not follow it. There was too much, like, just sound and light and all sorts of other stuff going on that I just could not follow what was being said. They're much better for me when it's the group of people and they're in their own little windows, like Zoom windows, like the remote play, or when it was people all at the same tables. Well, that's just a super high resolution scan of what's in the clue book. That doesn't help. It's too small. The icons aren't visible. Map viewer? Let's see. I wish to find the dungeon Iflof place. Iflof level 3. Oh, yes, yes. I can scroll if I want to. But also, this does not look like the map of the dungeon that I am presently in. Unless the map has been turned on its side. I just found a website and I'm looking at it, and that doesn't look like the dungeon that I'm in. That is not Hifloth level 3. Hyper did some Power Ranger stuff. Yeah. The Power Rangers, and I mean, there have been they've done plenty of stuff that I've liked. It was just, for me, Kolok didn't really work for me. These dungeon maps are really cool. I found a Ultima 6 project, yanksandbrits.net, that has some great little maps. But the first time I tried to bring up Hifloth, it loaded the wrong map. Which could be... That is, again, not Hifloth. No, that's Hifloth level 4. I want Hifloth level 3. Because I can't figure out where I'm supposed to go right now. And we're about to end it anyway. It's not a big deal. I just... Yeah, this map does not seem to be the right one. Well, I have a week to find a map that I can actually read. Or I could just wander blindly. No, not. That's bad praise. I could just wander around without knowing where I am going. I've done really bad today on the, like, common ableist language sneaking into my speech, and I apologize because I try not to do that, and it has been happening a lot today. I'm just gonna walk across the lava path. Although, did I just go back to where I came from? I thought I didn't. Random wandering is fun. Or random wandering it is then, yeah. Aimlessly. Aimlessly would be great. We are gonna end in just a second. I'm just gonna see if there happens to be a ladder over here. Hey, look! It's ladder time. There's an up and a down. Wait, what's up from here? What is in this little place? Oh? 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 Mm-hmm. I have no idea. Oh, Elixir, thank you. I will be ending extremely soon. I'm gonna go back over here and go back down and go down the down ladder that ladders me down to level 4 via ladder. And save game. Having just entered level 4 of Dungeon Hitloth, we're almost to the underworld. We made a balloon, and we have traveled multiple levels into the Dungeon Hitloth, trying to reach the underworld so we can talk to some gargoyles and find out why they're attacking the surface. But that is where we're going to leave it. So, I want to say thank you all so much for joining. It has been wondrous. I am just going to just click over here and to do some little verification that because I think there was a suggestion, and I'm just going to double check and make sure that it's still a possibility. Indeed. Yeah. Okay, so yes. Thank you muchly to, oh my gosh. How did I not even see? Wait, what happened? It only showed me 1? It played the alert sound for 2, but it only... Were there really 2? Did I miss one? Now I'm gonna have to investigate. But thank you, Simsilica and Puddleglum, for your resubscriptions. Thank you, 16-Bit Eric, for the 2,000 bits, it looks like. And Rykar for the 1,000 bits. It's possible. So the activity feed from Twitch says 1,000. Stream Elements seems to have recorded 2,000. So, you know, it's fine. I don't know. And it did play the alert twice. Either way, thank you much for the bits. Thank you, everybody who joined me. My next stream is tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Time for what will be the final installment of me playing the Mass Effect Legendary Edition, because we only have the very final mission remaining. So we will be embarking upon that mission basically as soon as we pop into the game tomorrow. and playing through until the end of the trilogy. Setting us up to start Andromeda next week. Monday will be Outer Wilds. Wednesday, I have some medical flummery from 1920 for the archives. Some stuff from the Hauser Institute of New York, which published a bunch of scam fad diets in the 1920s. No, Zen, no. Outer Wilds. Don't confuse me. And then, of course, next Saturday, we will return here. Finally fight our way through the bottom of Dungeon Hithloth and see what's on the other side. So hopefully you'll join me next week to see what lay beyond. But I'm going to go ahead and set up a raid to the wondrous Cypher of Tyr, who indeed had a birthday in the very recent past. Cypher is currently playing Power Wash Simulator, and it would be lovely if you'd join us on the raid and say hello. I do want to say thank you to my mods. And then for anybody joining the raid, I do have the raid call there. It is #RogueRaid. If you have my emotes, go ahead and throw in the Chaos emote as part of it. If you don't, it's just the Twitch raid emote, which is the wonderful missile with the rainbow flames coming out its butt. But yeah, it'd be lovely if you join and say hello to Cypher. And thanks everybody for joining me today. I hope to see you again soon. Until I do, get out there and do some shenanigans.